I'm bad at baseball. What should I do? So if you've ever felt like you're not good enough, this video is for you. So let's break down how to turn those struggles into strengths. And if you're new here, my name is Evan Mendoza, and I have 7 years of professional baseball experience under my belt between the St. Louis Cardinals and San Diego Padres. I played 3 years of D1 baseball at NC State University. I studied engineering, and I was on varsity all 4 years of my high school baseball career. So I'm here to share all that knowledge with you. I'm quite literally that baseball guy who talks mentality development and even recruiting. And I also have my online academy, Mendoza Baseball Academy, where I help high school baseball players bridge the gap into college. So if you're a high school baseball player who's currently on varsity, I'm going to give you some instructions at the end of this video. But if you're not currently in high school, go ahead and watch all my content on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and even my podcast, The Angle. So now let's get into it. So understanding the mindset. So first off, let's address the elephant in the room. Feeling like you're bad at baseball is tough. All right, I'm not going to ever tell you that it's easy to have this type of mentality while you're trying to go out there and compete against the other team, especially if you're playing a level of competitive baseball. It's never fun. It can crush your confidence and make you question if you should even keep playing. Every pro, myself included, has always felt this way at some point in your career or in my career. So let's cover the 10 steps that I would take when I would feel this way. So number 1, embrace the struggle. Trust me, guys. Let's start off with a story from my own career. So there was a time when I was struggling with my batting average. I was in AAA with Memphis Redbirds, and I was hitting around the Mendoza line. And if you guys don't know what the Mendoza line, it basically means I was hitting 200. I was having a tough time. So it felt like I just couldn't hit anything. Nothing was going my way. No balls were dropping. So instead of giving up, I just embraced the struggle. I took a little bit extra batting practice, and I started analyzing my swing like crazy. I wanted to make sure that if there was a mechanical flaw, I was able to fix that. So I also sought out some advice from coaches, and embracing that struggle is the first step to improvement. So step number 2, let's focus on the fundamentals. So when you're struggling, it's very easy to overlook the basics, all right? These are where all the solutions will usually come from, is the basics, the fundamentals. So trust me, guys, the fundamentals are your best friend. And every day in pro ball, we would work on basics like fielding ground balls and making solid throws and maintaining a balanced stance. Mastering the basics can quickly elevate your game, guys, all right? So the most elite players in the world do the fundamentals more than anybody else. I'm going to repeat that, guys. The masters of baseball, the big leaguers, the best of the best, do the fundamentals every single day. Better and more quality reps than anyone else. So be that kind of player. Don't look to have the most drip, right? Instead, look to have the best fundamentals, all right? So step number 3, get some feedback, guys. Be open to feedback. And it is crucial that you are open. You have open ears. I remember a time when my coach pointed out a minor adjustment in my swing. At first, it felt a little bit awkward, but it made a huge difference. It truly did. So don't be afraid to ask for feedback and be willing to implement it. If you're struggling, what's the worst case scenario, right? If you try it and it fails, you're already failing. So let's try figuring it out and working together, right? So sometimes these coaches' feedback will instill confidence in you, and ultimately, hitting is confidence. That's a nutshell of what hitting is. The more confidence you have, the better off you'll be. And you'll take that confidence onto the field. So step number 4 is the consistency. Consistency is key. Sorry about that. So it's the separator from good players from great ones, guys. I'm not going to get into this too much, but whether it's showing up early for practice or just sticking to your routine, being consistent builds habits that lead to your success. So during my time with the Cardinals, consistency was a non-negotiable. It's what keeps you progressing even when results aren't immediate, right? So it's all about the players who can ensure that they're going through the toughest times the longest, all right? It's basically those individuals that are able to go through all those tough times and not see that immediate result, all right? Delayed gratification. So step number 5, mental preparation, guys. So baseball is as much mental as it is physical, and visualization techniques like the ones that UVA used can help you prepare for those challenges ahead. And for those that don't know, UVA is very bought into the mental side of the game, and what they would do when I was playing at NC State, and I remember playing against UVA, in left field, they would all bring out their bats, they would even put on their helmets, which I thought was kind of weird, and they would just close their eyes and sit down, they would stand up and just close their eyes and just visualize everything that was going on. So they are very bought into that side of the game. Obviously, not all colleges that are out there, buy into this, but like visualize your success. It is important to visualize it. Do you have to go, down the left field line and visualize it that way with your helmet on and looking kind of weird? No. But if you're a competitor, you should be thinking about what your success looks like throughout your entire day. So picture yourself succeeding in different scenarios, all right? So this mental rehearsal can boost your confidence and your performance. So real quick, if you are liking this video, make sure to head over to MendozaBaseballAcademy.com to see if you qualify to work with me. So now let's get back into it. Step number 6. Adaptability, guys. One spring training, I had to switch from third base to first, and at the time it felt like a setback, but it turned into an opportunity to learn and grow. Ultimately, it gave me opportunities to hit in front of the big league coaching staff and gave me opportunities to play first base behind Paul Goldschmidt. So adaptability is crucial in baseball, and embracing new roles and challenges, they're chances to showcase your versatility. It's an opportunity, guys. Don't view it as like a demotion or anything like that. So step number 7, build a support network, all right? So having a strong support network is invaluable, whether it's coaches, teammates, or mentors. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and push you to be better. This is where your friends and families, you have to make sure that you're controlling the people that you're surrounding yourself with, especially when you get higher up in this game. Their relationships can provide guidance and encouragement when you need it most. Guys, when you're a professional baseball player, everyone wants to be your friend, and if you allow people into your inner circle, trust me, that's not going to be the type of relationship that you want. Every single person's not the fit for you. Don't be the fit for them, all right? When you are struggling, have your teammates and coaches know about your struggles, guys. So that way when you do succeed, you can share that, all right? And celebrate that with them, all right? So step number 8, embrace the failure. Baseball is a game of failure, all right? Even the best players fail more often than they succeed. And it's how you respond to the failure that really matters. Each strikeout each error is a learning opportunity. Each strikeout, each error, everything that you do bad in this game, if we view it from the perspective of we're learning, we're going to be in a better mindset. So use them to get better. Always have the focus of next pitch mentality, all right? So if you're a pitcher and you throw a pass ball, or if you hit the batter, always be thinking about the next pitch, all right? Never get caught up in the past, all right? So that also applies to, defenders. If they boot a ball, you have to be able to think about the next play and making sure that you're mentally still in it. Or even the next at bat. If you strike out, you have to be thinking about that next at bat, not the last one. So don't dwell on the past. Focus on how you can improve and better prepare for the future. So step 9, set realistic goals. Guys, setting goals gives you that direction. And at Mendoza Baseball Academy, we use SMART goals, which are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Having clear goals helps you focus, helps you keep you focused and motivated. So whether it's improving your batting average or becoming a better fielder, set goals that challenge you, but are within reach, ultimately. We don't want to be setting off crazy, unrealistic goals. We want to make sure it's relevant to what we're actually trying to improve. And sometimes these goals are ultra small in the whole grand scheme of things, but that 1% better is the mentality that a lot of pro baseball players are looking for, all right? So this is that small extra work that nobody wants to do, but if you do it, these are the separators between good and great. So what kind of player do you want to be? So step number 10, enjoy the game. Lastly, remember why you started playing baseball in the first place. Because it's fun. The love of the game is what drives improvement, guys. So enjoy the process, celebrate the small victories, and keep the passion alive. So if you're feeling bad at baseball, now you know that you're not alone, and and that improvement is possible. You just have to have the right mentality to go through it. So embrace the struggle, focus on the fundamentals, seek the feedback, stay consistent, prepare mentally, be adaptable, build a support network, embrace failure, set realistic goals, and most importantly, enjoy the game. All right, so this is just the tip of the iceberg of what I teach my students inside my academy about. So if you're a varsity high school baseball player aiming to land a D1 scholarship here in the near future, let me help you prepare you by getting you on that path inside my program. So I only work with high school baseball players who are dedicated, driven, and have the desire of playing in college. So if you're already playing on varsity, you have what it takes to play at the next level, and you already work out a ton, you're already investing in yourself, but you feel stuck in your development. Maybe because you have a lack of a great coach in your area with experience like me. Maybe you need guidance in the recruitment process, or simply just need that program you can trust. All right, so if that sounds like you, I'd love to go over where you're currently at in your high school baseball journey and ultimately how I can help you out. My triple play of physical development, mental development, and the recruiting guidance will have you on path to a D1 scholarship. So if you're interested in working one-on-one with me inside my academy, head over to MendozaBaseballAcademy.com and apply to work with me. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll be able to click the link down below in the description to take you there. If you're listening to this on podcast, just go to the Safari or Google Chrome and go to MendozaBaseballAcademy.com to apply. If you or your player is not currently in high school yet, just keep watching all my content and supporting all my channels. But if you are a serious high school baseball player looking to play in college, make sure to apply to get a better idea of how I can help you.